The little girl placed the turkey leg on the back of her head. In the next second, the turkey leg was eaten up completely. All the children in this orphanage had extraordinary abilities. The fire girl could boil water in a pot with a wave of her hand. The plant girl's hands would shake rapidly, and a giant carrot would slowly emerge from the ground. Then, the powerful girl immediately carried the carrot to the kitchen. There were also mysterious twins who always covered their faces, a wind girl who could levitate with a light touch, and a fly boy who could fly out of his mouth. The orphanage director, Miss Peregrine, was even more powerful. She could control time and switch freely between human form and a bird. She set up a time loop for the entire orphanage, keeping it permanently at September 3, 1943. That day, a young man named Jack happened to enter this place by chance. But in his eyes, the old castle was dilapidated and desolate, completely different from the photos his grandfather left behind. Not long ago, his grandfather had his eyes dug out by a strange monster, and he was told by his grandfather to come and find Miss Peregrine. Jack was full of curiosity and walked into the castle, only to find that there were actually people living there, and quite a few. He was so scared that he turned and ran away, but accidentally fell and fainted on the spot. When he woke up, he found himself being carried on the shoulder of a little girl. Not far away, there was a row of people, standing. Their appearances were exactly the same as the characters in the stories his grandfather had told him. The people led Jack into the deep cave and stepped into the intact old castle of 1943. Jack also saw Miss Peregrine and other extraordinary companions. There was a girl who could accelerate the growth of plants with a wave of her hand, and a puppet boy who could bring a puppet back to life. But at the same time, Jack also learned about the void monster that had been chasing them. This monster was completely transparent, and only people with special physiques could see it, and Jack and his grandfather were exactly such people. Jack asked his grandfather about the cause of his death, but Miss Peregrine remained silent. To uncover the truth, the wind girl led Jack into the deep sea. She blew air to create a simple oxygen mask for Jack, and the two climbed onto an odd ship. The wind girl took out a box, which only recorded her and Jack's grandfather's past, but there were no key clues. After returning to the orphanage, Miss Peregrine finally revealed all the hidden circumstances. In 1943, a group of people conducted experiments to pursue immortality, but the experiment completely failed. Everyone transformed into giant void monsters without faces. They discovered that swallowing the eyes of the abductees could temporarily restore their human form, but their eyes remained empty and dull. Since then, the void monsters began to hunt the abductees everywhere. The number of those killed was countless. Just then, the time bird sent an alarm. The void monster was approaching. Miss Peregrine hurriedly arranged for the children to pack up and move, and Jack also planned to return to his own world. But as soon as he stepped out of the time corridor, he found a corpse without eyes lying on the beach. He immediately sensed the approaching danger and prepared to go back to warn Miss Peregrine, but was followed by the leader of the void monster.